Subscription services. You love them, you hate them. Some are easier to cancel, some not so much. I am here today to tell you how much I fucking hate the cancellation process to a subscription based product. Here's the deal. If you're able to sign up for a service with a few easy steps, whether it be for streaming services, the gym, magazines, Amazon Prime, Xbox Game Pass, then you should be able to cancel that service for the next month with one step. Everyone should have the right to press the red cancel button if they no longer feel like giving their hard earned money to a service that no longer provides a service to you. Everything in the world has become a subscription service. You're not even safe from video games because I guess it's just commonplace now to dangle cosmetics on a fishing rod and slap the word Battle Pass on it. It would not surprise me if someday our ability to simply go on a walk outside was reduced to a subscription. Like if you get out of your car and instead of being greeted by a beautiful path, there's a toll booth with a BlackRock employee making sure you have your paperwork. We're already living in that dystopia now with streaming services. As a result of a surplus of ads and password sharing restrictions from Netflix, piracy is rising. And I imagine that all other streaming services are going to follow suit with the password sharing bullshit. Ultimately, though, it still made Netflix a boatload of coins with new subscribers. They're also a publicly traded company, which means they need to answer to shareholders. The leverage is now to grow their yearly revenue, and that's not something that can be easily done with just subscriptions. And there's only so many rules and rising prices that they can enact before they start losing. Netflix is one of those services that doesn't provide a necessity. If you were to watch your select 2 to 3 favorite TV shows in a couple months, maybe you'll try something new. But unfortunately, that's the flaw that will doom Netflix. There is still probably a higher demand for Belle Delphine's bathwater even after 5 years. What is the subscription now? Like $16 per month? Okay, $7 per month with ads. A lot of ads, by the way. If you're familiar with a service called Steam, it's the biggest PC gaming marketplace, period. And there's good reason for that. Number one, PC players are like a hornet's nest. And anytime some AAA or quadruple A developer screws up, it's like wearing the hornet's nest as a hat. Two, Steam provides a good and fair service. In fact, they provide a lot of features such as custom controller options, universal VR support, third party activation keys, remote play, although kind of buggy, and the list goes on. All of this is available for free when you make an account. The founder and CEO of Valve, which owns Steam, said that piracy is almost always a service problem and not a pricing problem. So while the price might be reasonable, if you aren't getting an equal or hopefully beneficial return for the money you're paying, that is the actual definition of a scam. But legally, you can't claim something to be a scam if you agree to the platform's terms of service. They all do this to protect themselves so they aren't to blame if you're unhappy with their regurgitation. Despite all of this god awful shit, there is some good news that has come out of this situation. The FTC announced that their click to cancel rule, which is going to give people, the consumer, the power to cancel a monthly or annual service at the push of a button, which is how it should be. It should be illegal. Nobody's wallet should be held hostage at the mercy of some slimeball corporation with their slimy hands. Everyone deserves the right to have full control over how they spend their money. I saw this article pertaining exactly to this issue, where a guy had to cancel his entire credit card because the gym membership that was tied to it made it impossible. So there was no cancel button. When he went in person to cancel it, the employees working there also didn't have the ability. So he had to go to the bank essentially and close the account. Or I think it was like over the phone. But bottom line is he had to close the account, and I imagine that these big banks are also getting frustrated as it's apparently happening so frequently. At that point, I feel like a lawsuit is totally acceptable here. If I were to choose being subscribed to a small gym or being robbed, I would hand over all of my belongings before he had time to demand the money, both of us nodding in agreement that this situation is better than the alternative. But at least if I'm getting robbed, there's no bullshit, there's no petty circles. With having a gym membership, it's like signing your soul to the devil. Now, I actually have a gym membership, but I haven't canceled it because I still go to the gym. I have had thoughts about canceling it though, because the FTC is enacting this new law, so I might stay with it because now I have that peace of mind where I can go online and cancel whenever I want. I bet filing a divorce would be easier than this. This poor guy would have had more luck doing that than dealing with this horrible gym. So, for context, this guy could no longer afford the monthly fee. Understandably, he decided that it's no longer a service that he needed. So, it wouldn't surprise me if it was Planet Fitness that did this, but it says that this gym had a third party, like, parent company, so probably not Planet, but if Planet did the same thing, I still wouldn't be surprised. But, anyways, I had issues transferring gyms because their system wouldn't process it. On top of that, the member Wi-Fi hasn't been working for a while. I thought maybe it was just me, but I tried forgetting the connection and restarting my phone, but no luck. All right, so now I just use the guest Wi-Fi from the business next door because Planet's Wi-Fi is just god awful. I would love to know the name of this gym and its parent company because this is straight up stealing. I mean, you're straight up robbing this guy. They are operating as thieves in broad daylight. Like, you can't do that. So this is definitely a good thing, but let me know how you feel about it as well.